Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, we start here with a deep squat. I like to hold this as long as possible. Now, this is usually for a little bit of more advanced athletes and people of higher fitness levels, just because it takes a lot of practice. So if you have trouble keeping your feet flat while you do a deep squat, I would recommend using some kind of post to work your way down, and I can show that in a later video. Here I am now going to try to keep my feet straight without moving and reach up with each arm just for about 5 seconds to kind of loosen up that back. And then I'm going to just do the classic hamstring stretch, nice and slow. Keep your spine nice and neutral as possible. Reach down for those toes and just hold. Hold for as long as it feels good. You don't want to overdo it. If it hurts, then stop, right? You don't have to do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. Just do your best. Here I go into the butterfly stretch. You notice I shrug my shoulders down to make an emphasis on sitting up tall and holding the position, doing your best to just try to breathe. And, eventually I would like to get my knees closer to the floor. My hip flexibility is not quite there, but I'm working on it all the time. Here we go further with the hamstrings. Try to lock that knee out if you can. If that's too hard, feel free to bend the knee a little bit, and then we'll do the same thing on the other leg. This is really just a simple warm-up routine that I like to do. Anywhere from kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade, I've done it with all the students at GWES, and it's usually pretty challenging, and it loosens you up. So here we go into a crab position. This leads to the crab walk, which we'll see later. And here I'm lifting my leg, trying to keep myself off the floor, and I roll my ankle around just to, again, actively make sure that I'm focusing on at least each joint, and at the same time challenging my entire body. Again, if this stuff's too difficult, feel free to just tone it down and do what feels good for you. The important thing is to work at it and progress. Here I'm doing different variations of a bear crawl, whether it's sideways, front and back. You can switch and go into a bear crawl, into a crab walk, just flip-flop back and forth. That's really good for the shoulders and the core. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will answer them as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.